The traditional hives of Guinea are constructed from a variety of materials such as straw, reeds, and hollowed logs. The most common form of hive consisted of a skeleton of very thin slats of the kind used to weave matting. These were formed into a basket-like cylinder that was then covered over with a daubing of mud and manure, and usually surrounded by a layer of straw to provide insulation and some protection from rain. Such hives are relatively flimsy and break down quickly in the elements, or during the traditional harvesting, in which the colony is driven out of the hive or killed with smoke prior to the removal of the combs. These hives are usually fairly small, both because of the nature of the building materials, which would collapse if the hives were scaled up, and because the colonies are not allowed to grow very large before being robbed out. It is a chore to have to reconstruct such hives each season, and the crude harvesting practices negate the possibility of maintaining perennial colonies, depending instead on the trapping of new swarms each season. Where materials for such are available, hollowed logs are used to construct longer-lasting hives. These are provided with doors which can be removed to allow the extraction of honey, and harvesting can be curtailed when the brood nest is reached, so allowing the colony to survive the harvesting process. Straw is still used as an envelope around such hives to provide insulation against the intense tropical sun. This construction method allows for larger hives which can support bigger colonies, which are generally more productive. However, this also introduces other challenges. The heavier hives cannot so easily be hoisted high into trees and can more easily be lost during the brush fires that are set to clear land seasonally for renewing forage or to allow planting of crops. In addition, larger colonies, though more productive, can be more dangerous and require better personal safety equipment, such as a smoker, veil, gloves, and coveralls, which are often not readily available. Many beekeepers use smoke of one kind or another to treat bait hives. It seems counterintuitive to me that any kind of smoke could act as an attractant to bees, but perhaps a lingering smoky scent prevented ants from taking up residence in hives, and thus remained available for residency to swarms. During our fieldwork in Guinea, we recommended that beekeepers rub their hives down with beeswax or lemongrass, which contains an analog of the marking pheromone that bees use to assist nestmates in finding hive entrances. This imbues hives with a scent much like that left at a site which had formerly housed a colony, and swarming bees will preferentially select sites that have been previously occupied. Here a local honey producer demonstrates calling the bees with a song used when placing hives in the field. The lyrics translate as, "Going in with moving arms, coming out with moving arms to fight bees. I want a hive right now."